Hello Pisces, my name is Tiffany from Tiffany's Tarology, and it's so good to be here with all of you today. Happy new moon in Libra. Today is going to be a day where you're having a new moon in your 8th house. Changes with intimacy, inheritances, property and taxes, other people's money could be significant. So maybe there's a change in your partner's resources that you've come to be aware of. You might be talking a little bit more about how you want to share, how you want to spend. And there may be topics also that are a little bit more taboo, bringing up triggers and talking about sex, or, just getting into an energy where you are trying to figure out some tough things. There's this new moon energy that says something new wants to come in for you in that area of your life. And for all of my Libras, Libra suns, moons, and risings, you're going to have a new moon that's going to affect you either in your home, your career, your physical body. So it's a really exciting time for you. I know some of you are probably not all just Pisces sun, so I want to highlight that. But anywho, if you do want to do a reading with me, check out my description box, Pisces. I do have a link to book readings with me, as well as the opportunity to get 20% off. I've been wearing my Pisces strength bracelet for the last 3 readings. We really need it. With a company that I work with called Otter Spirit, and I have a coupon code called Tiffany's 20 that can get you 20% off of their beautiful crystal jewelry. All right, let's tap in, Pisces. New moon in Libra. You have abundance, meant to be, celebration, transformation, support, change your tune, knowledge, changes. And on the bottom of your deck, you have truth, embrace uncertainty, and cleansing. Pisces, this is a beautiful, beautiful energy. A lot of abundance is rolling in for you with this new moon in Libra. So I do feel like some of you are receiving inheritances. Some of you are getting money back from your taxes. Some of you are getting unexpected payouts. For whatever reason, I'm like maybe some type of lottery win or casino type of energy could be coming through for some of you as well. And this abundance is meant to be. Some of you are also having up levels in your love life and your family dynamics. And it's because you have gone through a lot of changes and trials over the last 6 months that have really solidified that you mean business. I'm seeing you here, Pisces, with the change your tune card. You completely have approached life in a different way over the last 6 months when it comes to your 8th house energy, to other people's money, to intimacy, to the way that you treat yourself and your body, the way that you look at sex and taboo topics. You are on here saying, I'm a changed person. I don't see life in the same way. I don't expect you to act a certain way. This is just what I'm expecting of myself, and this is what I'm calling into my life. So a lot of people may also be seeing that you've changed a lot. The 8th house is the house of transformation, and you do have a transformation here. So I think you're about to even potentially have a breakthrough in multiple areas of your life. I'm seeing finances, love, and health definitely coming through. And you're going to see that these transformational changes you've been doing under the surface are going to be very visible in the next 6 months on the outer surface. You've learned a great deal about relationships that you've been in. Libra rules relationships. Some of you have been dealing with court battles, and knowledge is power. I think you invested your time, your money in a very wise way. And you embrace the uncertainty about the situation that you were dealing with, and you were going with the flow, even though things have seemed very topsy-turvy. Spirit sent in the right people to help support you through the process that you've been going through of massive changes and shifts in your life. And now truth is going to come out. You are going to be hearing, I believe, some type of good news that you have been waiting for with a lot of uncertainty. And it's going to clear away a lot of that past doubt and clear a path for you to walk forward. Rainbows could be very significant. So I see this like pot of gold at the end of the rainbow, this cleansing that needed to take place where things were removed, negative habits, negative self-talk, negative aspects to an intimate relationship. If you were investing in something that was negative, if you were waiting on a court case to be followed up with, something like that, I am seeing there being this celebratory energy because it all comes together. You are going to be celebrating the provision and the abundance that Spirit has allowed to come into your life. I do see so much positive energy coming in with this new moon. And it's because you did really difficult work. You transformed a lot. You released a lot. I am seeing releasing on the bottom of the deck. So you said, Spirit, take it away. Whatever doesn't need to be here. Show me the truth of this person. Allow however this is unfolding to unfold. Walking by faith and not by sight. Justice energy coming into a situation for you, Pisces. A lot of karma being cleared as well. I see many of you released karmatic relationships that no longer needed to be in your life, and that made way for the cleanse and the clearing to allow new things to come in. You are now going to be sitting in your Empress energy, Pisces, and something abundant and full of love is coming in. I also see a baby for some of you who have been trying for a baby. The star card here is also saying there's healing, maybe of your womb, of your sacral chakra, but there is going to be a baby for some of you. That's going to be very obviously very specific for those of you who are trying for a baby. I know my audience is a little bit older, but I have to say it like I see it. It is your blessing. It is your reward for a hard work paying off. This is your Six of Pentacles, or Seven of Pentacles, I'm sorry. So you have been doing the work and you're about to reap the reward. All right, let's dive in for this, bad shuffle. For this new moon in Libra, what's Pisces' current energy? I also pulled out a fairy tale deck because I was like, I like to match my decks with the vibe a little bit better. But there is a fairy tale that is about to unfold in your life, Pisces, and you may have been wishing upon a star. So the Five of Pentacles is showing up here in your current energy. So some of you have been really dealing with health issues, lack. I feel like you may have dealt with a person you love passing away, or, someone that you love going through really difficult health issues. You could have lost a job or had a depletion in your finances. And I do see an overcoming to that, but that is where your mind has really been focused. For whatever reason, I do feel heavy emphasis on the inheritance, taxes, payout, money. If there was a depletion in that energy, there's a fix coming in. Tell me more about that Five of Pentacles, Spirit. Someone was trying to withhold from you with the Four of Pentacles in reverse, and they can't do that anymore. So if there was like a job that owed you money for some type of settlement that you've been waiting for, or some type of legal situation in general, I'm seeing that a person has to give you what they owed you. For a long time, they tried to hold on to it. There's greed here. And if it's not physical money, like let's say someone wasn't giving you the right time, support, energy, and you were feeling depleted in that way, they have to actually release with the Four of Pentacles in reverse, because it was never theirs to take in the first place. What was taken from you is being rightfully returned. And that is that justice energy that's coming into this situation. Libra rules justice. Balancing of the scales, okay? Yep, I didn't even ask, but seriously, Pisces, there is something really abundant coming in for you. You are not going to have to live in that Five of Pentacles energy anymore. There is something really auspicious and something that you have waited for. God is blessing you with this and saying, good job. And I'm proud of you for being so resilient. So again, if it's not physical money, Ace of Pentacles could be new home, a new job, a payout, a child, a business venture starting to go better for you. Something good is coming. I do see the bank account though, hardcore in this reading. A lot of Pentacle energy. What's been the challenge to this Five of Pentacles, Four of Pentacles energy? I heard self-doubt. So we have the Four of Cups and we have the Page of Wands. I think for a long time, Pisces, you were sitting on something, just like kind of wasting away, or just waiting and not being happy, and nothing was coming through. And I don't think this was your fault. I just think you've been trying to be really patient while being in a very tricky situation, because something was happening outside of you. Libra is about other people. It's about relationships, the two sides of a coin, the two sides of a scale. And the 8th house, where we as Pisces have Libra in our chart, if you follow whole sign houses, is where other people's money, other people's resources. So you know, that's where that's all involved. So you have been waiting on this message to come through. I see literally like you're twiddling your thumbs, you're trying to act like everything's been great, but you have been really waiting for this cup. You've been waiting for it. And now it's here. It's coming in. You may see something 3 days before, 3 days after, but a message is coming in, Pisces, a message of good news, where I believe that that resource or that opportunity or something you have been really waiting on is coming in for you. Strength at this time. Strength at this time. 9 of Wands. Your resilience has been your superpower. You didn't give up. You said, I know that I know that I know that it's going to work itself out. I don't know how, and I don't know when, but I know that it is. And you've been patiently waiting, enduring the hardships, going through the trials, keeping your energy clean, changing your tune, being more optimistic, saying no to negativity, understanding that yes, hardships and trials come to us all, 5 of Pentacles. But I know that I know that I know that if I stay resilient, that if I keep working hard at something, I will reap the reward. All right, area of focus for Pisces. Keep being strong. You're healing a massive wound in your life. The sun. So again, for those of you expecting a baby, this is so auspicious, or a grandchild could be coming in. This is an opportunity for a business to start to bloom, or something that you've been working on creatively to just really show you the fruits of your labor. I see many of you walking through this period being very optimistic, because whatever is about to happen here is about to shock you in a way that makes you feel alive. It's going to make you feel good. You've had your guard up for so long, Pisces, and finally something good is going to happen. And I feel like for a minute you may not even believe it, but Spirit is blessing you with this new moon in Libra. Spirit is saying, I got you. You're going to be okay. You don't have to work so hard. There is celebration and order. You literally have the celebration and the sun card coming out for this new moon, and abundance below celebration. And this is beautiful. Whatever you have been going through that was really keeping you down, something better is coming in as a resource, and you're going to be so excited. It's going to allow you to take a daring new adventure, a leap of faith, doing something you never thought you would be able to do, or maybe you're going to see something you never thought you could see. Oh, this is beautiful. Area of focus was the sun, near future for Pisces. Wow. This is a really positive reading. I don't try to always be love and light, but oh my God, I love this reading. 10 of Cups. Blessings in your family, blessings with your home, blessings with your emotional body and your spiritual satisfaction. I think some of you could be getting engaged. Some of you could be taking your relationship to the next level. Definitely children and grandchildren being very significant, and finances coming in that benefit you and your family. This is gorgeous energy, Pisces. You invited me to the wedding? Oh my gosh. If you've made it this far into the reading, Pisces, leave me a comment saying, I am ready for my blessing. That is beautiful. I am ready for my blessing, because we've been going through it. Recent past. And it's because you released, Pisces. All right, 7 of Pentacles. And Page of Pentacles. You have been, over the last 6 months, really pouring into something that you've been working on. A business, having a child, your relationships, resources of some sort, maybe properties. I don't know if I said business. I may have already said business, but whatever this is, I do see you finally moving out of this page energy, and you're going into like that Knight of Pentacle, Queen of Pentacle energy. I'm not sure if the King of Pentacles is going to come out, but there is going to be something really auspicious from the patience, the dedication, the time that you have put into something, allowing it to grow and giving it the love that it needed to really show you its sprouts. There's been team building as well with the Three of Pentacles. A lot of Pentacle energy, Pisces. I can't even begin to tell you, this reading feels really abundant on a 3D level. Something you can feel, touch, taste. You have been working well with others. You have been doing the hard work. Maybe going to the doctor and improving your health. Maybe going to a fitness class and losing some weight. You've been working with a specialist to get pregnant. You have been in the process of building your business by getting help from a mentor. Whatever the case is, going to therapy, and it's all paying off. So I see a big payoff, a payout. Maybe you also can eliminate a debt with this money. Some of you will be able to put money down for a home for this child as well. Advice. All right, you have the Knight of Swords. And so what I see here, Pisces, is get ready for some really fast acting news to come towards you. I think that, again, your spirit team is saying this may catch you off guard. I think there is going to be somebody on the other end of this for some of you where they're not so happy. I'm seeing this Five of Cups. So are some of you receiving money or a payout or abundance, some type of resource at the expense of someone else's happiness? Very possible. But because yes, definitely I hear someone feels like they're losing out while you feel like you're gaining. And this, with the devil showing up beneath it, has been a toxic attachment. Twin flame energy here as well with those two flames. And I think that this new moon is going to sever the tie between you and that twin flame, that toxic attachment. And they may come at you with some harsh words, harsh reality check. But I think that they're going to have to give you what you are owed. All right, your environment. The Tower. Okay, so this bottom row is a little bit different, but what goes up must come down. And I feel like there is going to be, again, a shocking, unexpected, whoa moment, but it brings in goodness for you. I had someone comment a while ago and said a tower can never be good. And while I don't always think that a tower can feel good, I think that sometimes unexpected, shocking events can lead to prosperity. You have the Tower to the Ten of Pentacles, and this is telling me that, you know, maybe someone else's trash and someone else's loss of dignity or whatever the case is, or loss of money is actually your fortune. So I just feel, I don't know. I feel like the scales of justice are being balanced, and what was owed to you, what they were trying to keep from you, you're finally getting back. And Pisces, you are about to live that fairy tale. Okay, the Ten of Pentacles is showing up in your environment. This is definitely for many of you about money. But the Ten of Pentacles also shows this little baby, or maybe you get a new animal, or someone, you know, she's pregnant. I'm feeling something come through. Maybe a birth is going to happen. Maybe pregnancy is already here, but the baby is about to be born. The World card shows the end of a difficult cycle as well. And again, with that 10 of Cups showing up to the World card, I do feel like many of you are up-leveling your relationships, your homes, your marriages. There's something really beautiful happening within your family life, and a cycle that was difficult is finally being overcome. More harmony is coming into your life as well, Pisces. Libra is a very harmonious sign. They tend to get along with people really well. They're here to basically bring peace to the world, fairness, equality, balance, structure. A lot of the times Libra can also, like Librans, can end up being lawyers. They can end up being peace officers, police officers. They can end up working in the justice system. You know, being some type of politician or whatever the case is, trying to bring awareness of what is good for the people, you know. So I do think that there could definitely be like a lawyer involved, or some type of legal document, whether it's a birth certificate, a marriage certificate, you know, that's a legal document. All right. Hopes and fears. Hopes and fears for Pisces. I don't want you to be worried about this. I do think something could happen to someone else. The Tower did come out, but I don't think this is a tower for you. You have the Death and Justice. So this is telling me, Pisces, that this new moon is ending something that was really difficult to overcome. The 8th house also rules over death and rebirth, transformative processes. The old Pisces that was living in destitute energy who was living below their means, who maybe always wanted a bigger home or a better office or a better family life, improvements in their health, and who wanted to get rid of debt or needed that inheritance payout. I see that this death card is going to transform this area of your life and bring justice in. There has been someone who has been a wolf in sheep's clothing, as we know from Little Red Riding Hood. That wolf tried to act like it was Little Red, and there has been this deceptive energy in your life that has been taken from you. But with the Justice card here, I really, truly believe that that Libran energy is about to set the record straight, and you're about to receive big time for whatever happened in this situation. And we're finally here at your potential outcome. The Ace of Pentacles was trying to pop out again, you guys. There's something really beautiful coming for you. The sun is shining again for some time. I think you've needed this. This has been like a blessing that you've needed for a while, Pisces, because a lot had been going wrong in life lately. Ah, the Star. She showed up again. This is one of my favorite cards in this deck as well. So again, that Disney song, when you wish upon a star, makes no difference who you are. I always forget the rest of it, but you guys know the rest of it. So this is a person who's like going to kiss a frog. So a new relationship, your Prince Charming or your Princess Charming coming out of this. A new home in the background, new clothing, a spark being revived. This frog is handing her a pentacle. So a gift. You are going to receive a beautiful and divinely guided gift. This Libra new moon. This is your wish upon a star. This is your desire for something new to come out of a really dark time. And I see you being so excited. It comes unexpectedly. Maybe it's not exactly what you thought it was going to be, but wow, does it shake you up in all the best ways, Pisces. So I'm going to just pull 3 cards for you to end it out. Kind of what karmic chapter is this closing in your life, and what can you expect moving forward? This is beautiful energy. It says choose wisely. It says every choice matters. Choose with intention and your future will align with your soul's purpose. So I think many of you have already made the choice. Yesterday's reading was about a golden road. And I think you chose yourself 6 months ago. And even though it was difficult at times, the reward is finally here. The reward for you choosing you and the path of least resistance and what your heart wanted is here. It says understand karmic return. So you are receiving something back from the universe for the hard work that you put into this. Some of you was obviously longer than 6 months, but especially over the last 6 months, Spirit has seen such a change in you. It says what you send out into the universe comes back. Be mindful of your energy. And I think Pisces, your energy has been, I just want what's best for everybody. I just want what is fair. I just want what is mine. I just want peace. And that is being given back to you. Whatever that other person stole. There's a song that I grew up in church and it said, everything that the devil stole, God's giving back to me. It's coming back. And then it says release the soul burden. So you are cutting ties with someone that was holding you back. What you carry in silence still shapes your path. Speak it, feel it, and let it go. You let that go. You let that person go, that situation go. You took flight. You have forgiven yourself and you're moving on with your life, Pisces. It says forgiveness isn't for others, it's for you. Free yourself from guilt and shame. You are living a life that is freed from this karmic burden. I believe the 8th house is also the karmic house. There's so much in the 8th house. It's so expansive. But you are receiving back good karma for the good things that you have done. And you're also releasing the burden of having to live a life that wasn't fitting for you so that you could walk into this abundant timeline. So Spirit says you chose the path that was for your highest good. You forgave yourself for being on the path that was taking you to the road of destruction. The karmic return is yours. The burden is being released. The abundance is falling into your pocket or into your life or whatever the case is. You've done the soul work. You've accepted yourself for all of your past choices. And now you will celebrate. So Bravo, Pisces. I love you so much. I'm so proud of you. So happy to give you this uplifting message. And again, I'm seeing a ton of y'all moving. Two of Wands to the King of Pentacles. You're about to get something really stable. Queen of Pentacles as well. Divine partnerships. And home life is improving. Get ready to move. I do feel that. And get ready for some children or a new business or something, because that's coming through as well. Love you, Pisces. See you tomorrow. Bye.